can make an explosion.
Ashleigh,
Scott.
what's your role with the Danii Foundation?
I am the newly appointed Foundation Manager for the Danii Foundation.
Meaning?
Meaning that I am involved in everything alongside Donna and Brian. So putting together part of the cruise and registrations, handouts, presentations, things like that. I process donations and specific campaigns that we're a part of, accept donations on behalf of the Danii Foundation, and it's really interesting to be a part of something and see the cause and effect, really.
The people that you're dealing with wear CGMs.
That is correct, they do, or some do, yes.
And some wear pumps.
That is correct.
And you don't have type 1.
No, I don't. I am type none, as they say.
And yet, you've done something very unique.
I have. So one of the first days on the cruise, being new to the Danii team and introduced to the volunteers and the wonderful people on board, they signed me up for a saline trial. So I had an opportunity to experience something I wouldn't have experienced at home and take part in a saline trial, which involves wearing a pump full of saline and having a CGM. So having the ability to track my own blood glucose levels and really try and experience what a type 1 diabetic would every day. So I did need a little bit of reminding by my volunteers and the team, but it required having to bolus before every meal, making sure I'm keeping track, dealing with all the alarms and alerts and changing batteries and changing sites and things like that. So it was a very interesting process for an outsider, if you will. But it really made me have a sense of appreciation and respect for those who do have that on a daily basis, both parents dealing with children who have it, trying to communicate the importance of why we need these things for them. And I think it's a really great opportunity for myself to understand. Having joined the foundation, I can understand what I'm working towards. And I think definitely you can see the benefit of having them. It's definitely a difficult times for some people. I can understand having to remember on every day, just like you're brushing your teeth. But it was an interesting experience to have those watch you and make sure you're doing it correct, just so you are the fraud diabetic. But it was definitely something that everyone appreciated, an outsider taking the time to understand their way of life.
Good you. Now, as an outsider, because you're part of the foundation, what other things have you seen that have benefited the people who have come along, the delegates, if you will? What benefits have you seen?
From the delegates, you can definitely see having a support network. So coming on this cruise from all parts of Australia and having the relationship with new families, kids of the same age, adults of the same age, and being able to say, okay, we know that we're not alone anymore. We aren't the only ones with type 1. And having the ability to openly go and just sit down and have a chat at any time throughout the cruise with an educator, whether it be a diabetes educator, a psychologist, or an endocrinologist. So things like that are really good to see, and they genuinely respect and enjoy the support that they're receiving and becoming an honorary member of the Danii Foundation community.
You're fabulous. Thank you.
No problem.
No, I've still got a lot of fire left in me.